Whew. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Subscribers only. And different schedule. And take off live reactions. Monetization, everything's good. I think everything's good. All right, how's everybody doing today? I don't know how many people are here, but how's everybody doing? We got 19 people that are on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching and for likes. Good morning, Matt. Just checking YouTube to see if you were live. Yes, I am live. Well, thank you for checking. I don't know if anybody's getting notifications, but I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's get it. Absolutely. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. Let me see what's happening on X and on Rumble. There we are, good there. We got one person that's over on Rumble, and looks like we have 34 views on X so far. Again, I have no idea why they don't show the number of viewers rather than views, but you know, whatever. Appreciate you guys for being here. Hey, Matt, do you think we're all about to start a temporary but brutal pre-halving correction? I mean, it's definitely something that I feel as though is going to be maybe more of a slow moving correction, especially for like Bitcoin. But when it comes to other things that have moved, we're gonna see. I would imagine there, if we are going to see a correction, because again, this is a brand new type of market. If we are going to see a correction, it's going to be something that happens probably a little bit more aggressively for altcoins. But then again, we don't know if we will see that happen beforehand. This may be just a slight correction based off of what we've seen, the growth that we've seen so far from the level of like a 1.5 all the way up to a $2.7 trillion market cap, getting closer and closer to all-time highs overall for the overall market cap. So it's definitely something I'm interested to see. I'm not looking to sell anything. If anything, when we do see a pullback, if we do see a pullback, a massive one for altcoins, then I will 100% try and grab things that I don't have. So Solana looks amazing, and I have Solana. I only have 20 Solana, but it's still at $200+. I mean, it looks amazing. But there's other things that I, maybe want to purchase a little bit more of. Like Swift, I would like to hold 1 million. Avalanche, it looks like it's running today, and it's been running for a little bit, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But there's certain things I would like to buy more of and also leverage trade more of. So it's giving me an opportunity to do that. Considering all of the longs at the top, retail tendency to get wrecked. Sort of true. Yeah. Good morning, Matt. Quick question. The people that get liquidated on longs and shorts, what happens to that money? And does that reflect still in the overall crypto market cap? The people that get liquidated, does that reflect in the overall market cap? I mean, yeah, you're still looking at buys and sells within it. It's just Margex. Just think of it like this. Just think of it as if you had all the money and you were buying the position, and it dropped by 20%, but every time it dropped by 20%, you don't hold on to it. There's people that hold on to it. It probably affects the market a little bit more than it does, a regular, you holding a regular position, because a lot of people, what they won't do is sell as it does continue to decrease down because they hold the position. It's going to be worth a lot more, so they're holding it for a while. When it comes to leverage trading, and let's say you are leverage trading, 5x leverage, if it drops by 20%, you automatically get pulled out of that position. They automatically sell it. So the more leverage trading that you do have overall, and the more liquidations you do have, the more that the market does come down, right? So because it's force selling rather than, and that's all in one sitting, right? They're force selling versus you going, okay, I'm down a decent amount, but it'll come back, right? So like with a lot of my positions in Coinbase, I will hold those positions for a while, but the positions that are in Margex, I may get liquidated from time to time, which I did get liquidated on 2 positions. Um, One position for Solana, which kind of hurts, and another position for like USDC, which doesn't really hurt that much. But the Solana position hurts because I want to be able to gather more and more Solana through Margex, and it worked well for XRP. It's just right now, maybe this is not the perfect time to make these moves, but I got to find the right opportunity to get into. And maybe I should have leverage traded Solana while using Solana, because if you believe in Solana, you want it to push up, and if it does push up, you gain more, right? So I usually get a notification on an X, and then I jump on YouTube. Oh, okay, so at least you're getting notifications elsewhere. Hi Matt, reckon should check Flux out. It's going to be one to have for the run, starting to get some attention. I did see Flux a while ago. What's going on? Why am I getting so many freaking messages? Oh, I mean, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I shouldn't be getting messages like that. I guess that makes sense. I would. How spell correct never works. Sometimes it works and then changes up the word completely. And then I just tried to type Erica's name, and it completely messed up the name with like not even trying to spell correct it, not even trying to change it at all. I don't know what it's like. It works, but then doesn't work. But yeah, um, BOMO is the new BOME. I don't know. Oh yeah, I read that. I only have 5,000 Australian dollars in my portfolio right now. Can I be a millionaire? I mean, it depends what you invested into. I mean, everybody has the opportunity because things can absolutely run. We've seen $43 turn into 30,000. We've seen $1,000 turn into a lot of money, right? We see these levels where you can have these 100x's. So depending on what you invest into, yeah, but $5,000 probably is not enough to like guarantee you that level. I would assume that's definitely not enough to guarantee you that level, but anybody has the opportunity to do that. But it's just um it's tougher. So I would say no, don't bank on it. You should bank on just being able to maybe 100x that position, which could be $500,000. But looking at a 200x may be out of the cards for the entire portfolio, depending on what you're invested into and how far we see those things going. I bought a BOME at 27 after Binance listing. Should I keep it? Will the coin increase? Please answer. So I think the coin will increase. It looks like it has a lot of traction to it and a lot of attention. It's available in many different places. I think it caught fire and more of like a little bit of a downturn in the market. So I have invested a little bit more. I currently have about $500 ish of it, and I do plan on buying a little bit more. I think it's at a decent spot. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if I have it in my my watch list, but I think it's at a decent spot. Um, yeah, I feel like that's at a decent spot. It's down 22% at a $765 million market cap. I feel like that's a decent spot to average in again, because where I bought it at was about 18. Oh no, sorry, 2. So about 2 cents. Good morning, Matt, and everybody. Kick that like button. Yes, definitely hit that like button for the algorithm. We have 182 people that are here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Just to FYI, I probably won't be on super long. Maybe. I mean, I feel great today. Today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. All right, I'm 33 now. That's great. Good morning, Dog with Hat. What about Dog with Hat? Oh, Dog with Hat is moving. Yeah, I saw that it's moving. Let's see. Let's go. Where is Dog with Hat? Oh, I don't have Dog with Hat. I don't know why it's not on my watch list. Yeah, Dog with Hat is up by 21%. That's crazy. Thank you for saying happy birthday, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Jasmy to hit $1 soon. I would hope so, but I don't think that's gonna happen like right now. Like I wouldn't push for that to be like it's gonna happen tomorrow or the next day. I mean, honestly, I really don't know. Has anybody heard anything more with the lockup? Because I don't. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, guys. Um, he turned 37 in 5 days. Well, March babies over here, right? Happy early birthday to you as well. What's your opinion about Gecko HQ? I mean, I gave my opinion a couple of times. I'll look into it in a couple of minutes, but I wanted to bring up I wanted to bring up the overall market first. Haven't heard anything about the lockup. Yeah, I mean, I don't know like what's fully going on, like when we're going to see that, if we're going to see it like at the end of the month or if it's going to push into Q2. Because it was spread so much as like going to happen in the fourth quarter, which the fourth quarter to them is the fourth quarter of the first quarter to us. But yeah, we didn't see we didn't see anything happen yet. I mean, we have a half a month left, so it could be something that happens at the end of the month. But let's look at the entire market really quick. And sorry, I got this cough. Let's see what's happening. So currently, the overall market is at a $2.57 trillion market cap, up about 1.1%. And we're seeing Bitcoin dominance still around the 52% level. So we're not seeing altcoin season that's happening. We're not seeing a decrease in the overall market because of just Bitcoin. It's a lot of things in the market that has seen that little bit of a decrease over the last 7 days, or maybe a couple of days, I would say. But if we look at Bitcoin, we're currently standing at 67 or almost $68,000, up 1%, but down 5% in the last 7 days. Ethereum down 11% in the last 7 days at $3,581. You're also seeing Solana that's up to $208, up 7.5% or 39% in the last 7 days. Solana has been absolutely moving, absolutely running. It looks fantastic. And I wouldn't count this. I wouldn't count this out from getting to $200 billion market cap. I believe this can easily get to a $500 billion market cap. And some people are predicting the $1 trillion market cap. So instead of seeing that just at $1,000, you'll see it at $2,000. per coin, which is, it would be fantastic to see that. Sorry. BNB is down to 568. I know that was up to 600 something, $630 or so. If we look at, let me see, XRP, that's slightly down 1%. Website Warrior, thank you for that super chat. Happy birthday, Matt. We appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I appreciate all the birthday wishes from you guys. That dip flushed out a lot of FOMOs. Yeah, I mean, that's typically how that works. Happy B-Day. There's a shortage of men like us. Yeah, I don't know what I do in this life, but I try my best, you know. That's why we watch you. You tell us about
Warrior donated
the lockup.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Happy birthday, Matt. We appreciate ya, party popper.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Party popper. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, M. Kriegs. Happy birthday, old man. Yeah, definitely old. Token lockup replacing a burn mechanism will begin April 2024. Japanese fiscal year ends March 31st. Wait, where are you seeing this at? Is this from Twitter or is this from a certain place? Can we talk about Book of Meme, worth keeping for 5x? I think Book of Meme definitely will have a larger push to it. Know that I have some. This is not the right price, I don't think. Let me go ahead and go back here and then we'll go in there to make sure it pops up. So I don't think this is the right price of what I own because that can't be correct. I don't think it is. I believe I had like $500 at, I put in $500 at some point. So it shouldn't be worth $556. I don't know why that's looking like that. But I do have Book of Meme over here and I plan on buying a little bit more and, you know, transferring some Solana, you know, to buy some more of it, especially at these prices where it currently stands. I do think it's a great play. It came out of nowhere, and the fact that it has so many different markets it's available on, as well as being available on Binance and everything, it's huge, right? And somebody calling it out yesterday, I was like, or the day before, I think it was like Friday, right? They called it out, and I was like, yeah, this you know, the movement, the growth. I don't want to sit here and invest in anything that's up by, you know, 200, 300%. But when you start to see everything that's going for it, you want to get your foot in the door and then dollar cost average into it, which would be a great time. This price where we are now would have been the prices that we would have invested into at the end of like Friday versus Saturday and how high that actually got to. I'm older than you, so I'm an old woman. I'll be 34 next month. Well, I don't think that's old, but I feel it in my knees. I will be 48, Lord willing, in September. Well, happy early birthday to you as well. If I don't get to it and, you know, you're not here, happy early birthday to you. What happened, Joe? It blow up. What happened to Joe? It blow. I saw that what was it, Joe? It was on my um it was on my list of top 200 coins, but I don't have a list of top 200 coins there. I don't know why it doesn't allow me to do that. But yeah, Joe is up by 27%, which is, I don't know what Joe is. But yeah, I mean, it's up. No, 95%. Sorry, 95%. Oh, that's 30 days. 24 hours. 19%. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's up quite a bit. Guys, we have 328 people here and we only have 67 likes. If you guys can get it to, you know, I would like to get to the exact number of concurrent viewers to likes ratio. That would be fantastic. I don't think that's ever been done. Like, to see that consistently grow, and as you have concurrent viewers, you know, that's 334, you see 334 likes. It never happens that way. It's always like 10 or 20% of what the overall views are will be what the likes are. So if you guys could hit that like button and get me up there really quick, that would really, really do wonders for the algorithm. Bro, get a spoonful of honey, you'll start. Well, I think the problem is probably. I think the problem is that I haven't talked like at all today. I went to the gym and worked out a little bit, and the crazy thing is the gym was supposed to open at 5 o'clock in the morning, and apparently the person that was supposed to open up the gym didn't show up. But then the second person that was supposed to start their shift at like 5:30, they they came there rushing to get there and opening up the gym and doing all of that. And yeah, I mean, there were so many people that were just waiting for the gym to open. Everybody else left. It was a problem. If you don't click the video, you don't get commercials. But you can't hit like. If you don't click the video, you don't get commercials. But you can't hit like. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Solana is pumping to the moon. Yeah, I see that. Hey Matt, what are your thoughts on MooMoo? That cough will go away soon. MooMoo token or what's the which one? I guess it would be just this one. MooMoo. It's not MooMoo token or MooMoo the bull or anything like that. Which one is it? This is bull and this is MooMoo. What let's see. The first one? Just remember? Just remember what? Is it the first one or the second one? I don't know what. On Soul. This is not on Soul. You said it was on Soul. It's the first one. Okay. The first one's on Ethereum, though. I thought you said it was on Soul, or maybe I was looking at a different thing. I don't know. But it's up 13%, seeing it at a $7.3 million market cap with $441,000 worth of volume. 100% of supply that's out there, if we look at the last 7 days, it's down by 14%, up by 612% in the last month, and up by 1,000% in the last year, which I guess it has been around that point. But you saw this absolutely pick up to a way higher level. I mean, it looks amazing with the level of growth. I don't know why it's getting so much attention right now after being available for so long. I guess maybe, and what's crazy is majority of that volume, I guess, is coming from Uniswap. They don't really have many exchanges. You have MEXC, which is, I don't know what that means, whether it's just like tentative on there. I don't know. But yeah, you have 55 other exchanges, 55 other places, and it's all Jupiter. So I really don't know. I really don't know what's going on with this, but it's definitely, I would say, interesting for lack of another term. I have no like major thoughts on it, but it is moving. I mean, with no exchanges and anything like that, like I wouldn't trust it to say, oh, you know what, I'm going to invest into something that's up 1,000% or up, 600% in the last month when it doesn't even have any real like exchanges associated with it, So I don't know. That's a tough one. What are your thoughts on Brett? I've heard many people talk about this and I've never checked it out. Um, where does it stand? Which Brett is it? The first one, second one, I guess the third one's not accurate. Which Brett is it? Is it ranked 241? 2,660? Matt, do you get along with other content creators? Typically, I mean, everybody besides Oscar Ramos. Typically, everybody else, yeah, I don't have a problem with. Jasmy Ambassador said they promise it will be done before the end of the month. We should hear something any day now. Okay, great. That's great to know, Kevin. Thank you for letting me know. Balls on Solana has been pumping. Wolf with balls. Wolf with balls. It's funny how they do that. Wait, which one is it? The first Brett? Uh, so currently that's sitting at a 3 cent price. You're looking at a 310 million dollar market cap with $8 million worth of volume. All the supplies out there, which is self-reported circulating supply, 10 billion dollars worth, or 10 billion total supply there. If you look at the last 7 days, up by 25%. Down by 25%. The last month, it's down by 19%. And really, you don't have any. I guess it happened in this month. Really, that's all you have. It's the last 7 days. And those last 7 days is down by 19%. It doesn't look like it has much movement. I don't know why we have so much hype behind this, and maybe because it's a base token. Sorry, guys. Maybe because it's a base token rather than being, Solana or Ethereum or anything like that, which is definitely cool. And I think it brings a different look to things. And I've seen a lot of base plays that have moved quite a bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if Brett is that one base play that does absolutely skyrocket. So let's look at the markets that it's available on. You have it on Sushi Swap. You have 26 pairings, xt.com, BingX, Bitmart. You have, like I said, Uniswap, BaseSwap, and Jupiter as well. So you have all these different platforms, which is good. I feel like it's not early into this. I just don't know, I guess, enough about base to really see what the level of volume you would see within there. But I've seen some movement. I've seen some positions like Machi that has moved quite a bit. I made a video on that, which was my first base token to ever talk about. Worried Buffett coin is at its lowest. Did you watch any of the TPC Sawgrass? Lots of balls in the water. 117, fun to watch. I typically would. I didn't have any time to watch. Yeah, I was putting Erica's closet together. So I did my side of my closet 2 years ago. And then she said she didn't want her closet, that she was fine with it because if the closet is too high, like she can't reach it or anything. And I decided to buy that thing so that she can have more space because I feel like she didn't have enough space. Even if the part up there is too high, I was like, you can put things that you don't wear up there, and then when it comes to that season, you can put it down there or whatever. All right. So, yeah, I didn't have enough time. I would love to. I'll probably catch a lot of the highlights. Who won? Base is better than Radium. Isn't Radium a swap system? Base is like a chain, right? Well, BTC has been chopping around all night. What does that mean? Chopping around all night in the same couple $100 range. How high do you think Sol could go from here? I think my level is $1,000, a $500 billion market cap in the peak of the bull run, and what it will be worth, and all the coins that are created there. I think that's fair to say. Kind of competing with Ethereum in a way, and I hope that Ethereum competes with Bitcoin, but it doesn't look like that's happening right now. But it's also not altcoin season. So, anyways, I expect Solana to be there. Some people believe that it's going to be worth $1 trillion and be still under the value of what Ethereum and Bitcoin are, because both of those will be up in the multiple trillions. And I'm looking at a $500 billion mark, which honestly would be that $1,000 price point. Night, man. I left you a thumbs up. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Um, let's see. Let's go back here. Let's bring up. I'm at for both. Wait. I both for 300 Node AI GPU. Do you think it will grow very much? Do I think Node AI, um, Node AI and GPU, or is Node AI GPU? Do I think it will grow much? I mean, I like the name, Node AI, and also the token symbol, which is cool. 108 million dollar market cap with 500 or 5.99 million dollars in volume. Only 99 million or 100 million total supply. I think it has a lot of growth potential. I mean, from a price perspective, when you look at it here, you're like, all right, well, up to a $2 price point is a $200 million market cap, or technically $180 million market cap, right? Instead of the $200 million market cap. If we look at the last 7 days, it's down by 23%. The last month, it's up by 1,736%. I mean, it is up a lot. Not saying it doesn't have a lot of future from here, but it's just something where you could have gained so much. The gains that we're looking for in in CRO, these are the gains that we could have seen with Node AI in 2024. In last month, we could
Akash
have seen it.
donated $2
So
Australian and 99 cents through Super Chat. There's a coin, can you PLS check it? Simba we've had.
Simba with hat. It seems like everything with hat is really a thing now. It seems like everything with hat is a thing. I've seen ape with hat. I've seen I guess Simba with hat. I've seen just it's just crazy. Matt, don't forget to comment about Gecko HQ. All right, let's check it out. I know I'm leaving my reviews like short and conversation. Was it Gecko? Why did I do render? Like I said, I've looked at Gecko HQ a couple of times. It's currently sitting at a $400 million market cap, 380 if you want to be specific. The thing that I'm a little bit worried about, I mean, you have 60% of the supply that's out there, meaning it can be diluted 1.5 times from where the position is, meaning a $300 million market cap now becomes about $1 billion market cap. So it's kind of tricky to say, yes, if it gets to $1 billion market cap, you can make a 3x return on that. However, it could get to a $1 billion market cap and you could still be at the same price. Like that's something that I don't really like to see. But it's not something that's an absolute killer, because there's plays that only have 10% of the supply that's out there. I think that was the only thing that I was concerned about with this play, was the fact that you have 41% of the supply that's out there versus the 100% that you can have, the 60% that's left, giving it that ability to be fully diluted. You are seeing 43% decrease in the last 7 days, and in the last month it is up to 210%. So it has increased and has retraced a little bit. So if you're looking for an entry point, I mean, this would be a great entry point if you are looking to buy into that position. However, just understand that that supply may be a little bit of an issue. Um, they were talking about BOME, so it's Book of Meme. Have you spoke already about BOME? I mean, I've been speaking about BOME off and on. I'm so I'm so disgusted. I only bought $2,000 on Solana at $80. I mean, you can't be. That's a lot. $2,000 at $80. I mean, now you're sitting at what, 4,000 plus dollars? That's great. Obviously, you probably wanted to buy more because you were like, oh, is this going to come down a little bit, and then end up increasing to maybe 100 plus, 150, 160, 170, and then 200 plus right now. So for a student, what's the best starting price for an investment? So it's not about the best starting price. It's about market cap. It's about what it's worth. Um, but if you're talking about how much you should start with, if you are a student, how much you should start with as a balance, honestly, starting with, a couple $100 and putting it into certain places, maybe more safe places. It's tough right now to not want to get into a lot of these plays that you can make a ton of money from in 100x, these positions out of nowhere, because if you're just getting started, you want to have, more security and safety in your investment portfolio, right? It's all about that, and investing into things like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana and all of the top of the market really get you comfortable in the market. And then you could start to kind of dive into some of these more risky plays. But I never recommend that anybody just jumps into a risky play for the first thing that they invest. However, most people get introduced into the crypto market through a meme. So they'll get introduced in the crypto market like I did with Dogecoin. So I can't sit here and say, hey, I recommend doing this when I've had all my success based off of what I had with Dogecoin. So you do what you feel can work best for you. If you feel like this play is going to run, just make sure you don't have a short mindset. I would say that's the key to this, is don't have a short mindset and understand what you are investing. You are willing to lose. You would like to gain a lot with it, but you are willing to lose it, so that when it ends up working out and you make a bunch of money from it, well, now you can take some of that money, reinvest that into some other plays, and start your crypto journey, honestly.
Website Warrior
So
donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Thoughts on Flux and Artemis AI? Saw your video.
So I did give my thoughts on Artemis AI in that video. I will go through Flux in this live stream. If you want to check out Artemis AI, I have a full video really breaking that down. I think that's something that's very interesting. Obviously, that's why you have that video there. But I will go over Flux. Thank you for that super chat. We're currently looking at $1.56. It's at a $536 million market cap with $96 million worth of volume. 78% of the circulating supply is out there, so you don't really have much dilution within it, which is definitely a good thing. I love seeing that. I've looked at Flux maybe twice before. I've never invested into it, but in the last day, it's up by 9%. In the last 7 days, up by 26%. In the last month, up by 120%. And in the last year, you're seeing it up just that 120%, which it was down to this low level of 32 cents. So there were so many opportunities to make a lot of money here. And some people will say, oh, well, it was just like Jasmy or this or that or this or that. There were so many opportunities that ran 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x, or even more than that. So there were a lot of opportunities. It's just there weren't a lot that were popular. And, Flux is one of those that has moved from 31 or whatever the lowest point was, 30-ish cents, all the way up to $1.56 is crazy. That's great movement, right? If you look at the markets it's available on, it has every market. Sorry, my voice just went out for a second. It has every market pretty much available. It has 69 different markets. I don't think you have Coinbase available here. I don't see it. I don't think you have Coinbase available here, but you do have a lot of other exchanges and DEXs available. You do have Crypto.com exchange. I don't see Kraken either. So really, it's just Crypto.com that you can purchase it on for the US, or DEX. So you can purchase on PancakeSwap if you wanted to. But yeah, you don't have access to like KuCoin or Gate.io. But honestly, it looks like a great play. I just never invested into it. There's a lot of great plays that I haven't invested into. I made a quick come up on VSG. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I saw that run up. I actually missed the entire thing. Like I have VSG. You saw what I have, but I missed the entire run up. Like I saw it happen. I saw it at a certain level, and I was like, this is probably going to continue to run. You know, let it go. And I only glanced at it for a quick second. And I was like, this looks fantastic. But yeah, I missed that run up, and I think obviously when you get to the point where you have the L2 launching and all these other things, that you're going to see a lot with VSG. Like again, I don't even know where it is right now, but let's go ahead and look at my watch list, and let's look at things that are, I guess, moving the most within my watch list. Lucky's Leprechaun is back up to about an $800,000 market cap. That's been going up above and below certain levels, which is fantastic. Grok at an 18 level. I want to see where this is. I know VSG is down quite a bit from where it was, because it was up to like 13, I think, 13 or 14. Oh man, today is your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Mom to the max. Thank you for being here and being a moderator, this whole entire time. I appreciate it. um, but where we're seeing Vitalik Smart Gas, if you guys haven't seen this, it was sitting at like $8,000 worth of volume, and within maybe a couple of days, I think we saw 2 days, I guess we saw this really push up to being, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 worth of volume, up 132%. We did see this push up to about a 2 cent level from where it is right now at a 71% of a penny. Not even that, actually. Was that 2 cents? No, sorry, it was a 20% of a penny level. This is a 7% of a penny level. If you look at my balance, like mine has grown significantly from where it was, but it still is not where it was when it was up here. Like obviously it was worth a heck of a lot more, and it's currently only sitting on a $7 million market cap. You're looking at 10 billion total coins, and circulating supply is actually 7.5 billion. It should be 7.4 billion because 2.6 is burned off, and they consistently are going to burn, right? It's a hyper deflationary project. So I'm big on this play. I'm hoping that this does, make huge moves.
Andrews donated $1 through Super
But yeah, a lot of people made a lot from this. Thank you, Andrews, for the $1 super chat. I appreciate it. But yeah, there were a couple of people that made a decent amount of money from this play, and I'm happy that you made money from it. Just having a certain amount invested and how that grew from where I made that video. I think so like I said, I don't know what the market cap truly was. I can't do that math. I guess it was at like, let's say $15 million market cap, which again was insane. So great growth. Can't wait to see what the future has in store. We'll continue to cover that, and it's in my watch list, it's in my portfolio, so it will be covered multiple times. If it is going to be in my portfolio, I will talk about it consistently, right? So that's something you definitely can guarantee from me. Don't ever buy a sink. So much tax when selling. It's crazy. Is that true? I haven't sold anything. So Tesla plans to accept Dogecoin as payments. That's been news from like way back when. Hey brother, what do you think of BOME? Can it reach 10 cents? Can BOME reach 10 cents? Let's duplicate this. And let's go over here to my watch list, which I do have BOME in my watch list somewhere. Can it reach 10 cents? Yeah, I didn't know where the price was, but yeah, I think it can reach 10 cents. A 2 cent price is around a $1 billion market cap, right? Something like that. So yeah, I think it can definitely reach a level of 10 cents, which would be around a $5 billion market cap. So I would say yes. I would say it's going to go a lot further than that. I do have, like I said, only $500 worth. It's sitting at a $785 million market cap. And I'm actually going to, which I don't typically do, but let's go over here and let me go to my, I got to go to Jupiter, I think. Or you know what? I'll do it over here. I'm not going to do it on screen, but I will do it over here. And I'll bring up Jupiter. And I'm actually going to buy a little bit more because like I said, I have some at a higher price. Where's Book of Meme? There it is. And there's Solana. I currently have 20 Solana. I would like to get more Solana because I kind of want to buy this from the cash that I have, but I don't have any more. Well, technically I do. You know what? I'll buy more Solana over on a Coinbase today. Just because I already have 20, and technically in order to buy some, I have to give up some Solana. So I'm going to go ahead and look for what, two Solana. We'll swap. I'm gonna buy 2 Solana worth. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna buy 10 Solana worth, and I'll just buy another 10 Solana. Or you know what? 10 Solana, 5 Solana. How much should it be? 5? 5 is over $1,000. So I'll spend another $1,000 on Solana and then send it back over to my wallet. So let me go ahead and swap that. Like I said, I'm averaging into it. So even if it does continue to decrease, I'm averaging it. So I averaged in from a level. So it was at 2.7, right? 2.7 cents, I believe, for the last 7 days. Yeah, 2.7 cents. And when it decreased down to about, I think it was 2 cent level, I decided to buy some.
Donated $5 through Super Chat. Matt Perry equals Chandler. We need a FLR, XRP meme coin. We need a Pepe Franz meme coin. Could there be a better coin?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I appreciate that super chat. Matt Perry equals Chandler. I am Chandler Bing, yes. Pepe Franz. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, I just bought. I have just under 100,000 now. I'll probably buy more. I'm sure it will. We'll see maybe a little bit more of a decrease down to maybe 1 cent or a 500. Hopefully a $500 million market cap, which I will buy more at those levels. But let me go ahead and send me buy a certain amount of Solana. Let me go back here. You know what I've noticed that, and I don't know if I've said this, but the Solana, or when you're buying anything on Coinbase, the actual app, you're also getting a weird spread. So it's not only on the on crypto.com, it's because crypto.com, we're not using the exchanges. If we use the exchange of crypto.com, it's a lot. It'll probably be a lesser spread, if any spread at that, because you're not buying with cash outright. You're putting the money in there for USD, and then you're deciding to go ahead and do that. But yeah, if I need an exchange, we need a crypto.com exchange in the US. I mean, some people have access to it, but I don't. All right, so let me go ahead and buy $1,000 worth. Is it $1,000 worth?
Overcome 70 by 7 donated $9.99 through Super Chat. Are you interested in Spell token? I bought it after its last pump looking at previous all-time highs FOMO buying, but now I'm wanting to reallocate, not really seeing anything about the project.
So I've seen a lot of people that were interested in that play. Maybe I should go back here and do 50. There we go. I saw a lot of people that were interested in Spell token, and I've talked about it a couple of times. I've mentioned it in some live streams, but I don't really remember exactly what I didn't like about it. I know there was something that I didn't like about it, and I think it was the supply level, but I'm not 100% sure. I know there's some popularity there though. So let me finish buying this Sol, and then we will dive into that. I think I did buy the Sol. I would like to see Sol come back a little bit so that I can like buy more in there, but you know, since I spent Sol, I want to be able to put that Sol back. Let's see. What were we looking for? Spell. So let me bring up Spell really quick. I'm all over the place, so I apologize. Spell token. I bought after the last pump, looking at the previous all-time highs, FOMO buying, but now I'm wanting to reallocate, not really seeing anything about the project. Yeah, again, I guess the supply isn't really that bad. It's not really something that completely takes it out of like any type of competition. Like it can't get to a way higher price than, or a way higher market cap than 250 or 245 million dollar market cap. So it's not something like that. But again, I don't really hear much around like what they're doing. But if we look at all-time highs, I mean, you can see all-time highs at a level of, 3 cents, currently sitting at 12% of a penny. But if you also factor in dilution within it, you probably have, and I don't know, but you probably have a little bit of dilution that has factored in here. So you're looking at a $1.8 billion market cap. I still believe that that's going to most likely happen. The crazy thing is that this was right around December to where it decreased, which was after the everything really started to drop. So this hit its highest level. And I mean, we don't have history before that, so maybe that wasn't the highest level market cap wise, but it was at a $1.9 billion market cap. So
Australian dollars
yeah.
and 99 cents through Super Chat. Happy birthday, man. Jasmy will eventually wake up like Godzilla. O'Doon
I agree.
Anders donated $2 through Super Chat. Matt Perry equals Crypto Franz Exchange. Meme coin let go.
I mean, I'm not creating anything like that. But yeah, I mean, that's thank you for the super chat, and also thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Appreciate that. I do think Jasmy will explode. It will eventually wake up and be worth so much more, way more than people think. And I'm excited for what that will be. But you need to have, there's levels to this, right? Steps to this. So, anyways, where we see Spell token at, again, there's so much potential for where this can go. So I don't know if I would necessarily just give up on the position. If you allocated funds to that, believing in the growth, understand that the growth will happen. No matter if this finds a way, if you're investing now, it's going to get above a $244 million market cap. Even if it does get fully diluted, right? It's going to be above a $240 million market cap. So knowing you will gain something in the end. Now, if this is the only cash that you had, allocating so much into it, I don't think this is going to massively pull back to some of these lower levels. And I think it's still going to be worth over $100 million. But the point is that it's going to grow over time. When we see the actual altcoin season happen, you're only seeing like popular projects that are kind of making these moves, like Solana or BNB or why can't I think of any other project, or AVAX that's making a move. All these popular like top projects that are really making these huge moves, as well as meme coins that are gaining any type of popularity. But once you see the altcoin season truly happen, everything is going to run, right? That's what altcoin season's all about. They're trying to find the best, lowest price, something that had a way low or way higher price before, way higher market cap before, and is at a lower market cap now. And Spell token is one of those things. So I wouldn't say you just completely give up on a play. I never try and do that and like reallocate from somewhere else. I will just take new money, fresh money, and throw it into what I believe in after that. Because the more that you keep trying to allocate and find different plays, what's going to happen is you sell Spell token, and then Spell token absolutely explodes. And now you miss out on that opportunity, but the thing that you invested into also now decreases. So you're in like kind of this revolving cycle to where you're buying at the top of everything. And that's not something you want to have happen. I've been there, and it doesn't feel like that can happen to you because I was very experienced, and it's happened to me multiple times where you try and sell one position, you're like, this is
Benjamin
over.
donated
Then it runs.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Matt thoughts on PNG.
We'll go into that in a couple of seconds. But yeah, you invest into something when it's and then it goes down to its low and you're like, oh man, I got to get out of this play. So you get out of the play, it then explodes. Then you're like, crap. You either reinvest into that or you go into a new play that also had FOMO that is running, meaning that you're buying at the high point because you're just trying to gain that money back that you lost. And it ends up being a revolving cycle. I've been there. It's tough. But yeah, PNG. This is currently sitting at a 41-cent price, up 8% at an $87 million market cap.
Through Super Chat. You have community. We'll be there for you. Let's do Pepe Franz with hat rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing. Perry Poppins? For the ladies?
That's hilarious, man. I don't think we're gonna do any of those coins. I don't want to do any coins, but it's hilarious though. I like how the AI bot, like, or the voice said like rolling on the floor laughing, and then it got to the end and it even had like, I don't know, a different tone to it. Like it wasn't just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it just sounded different, but it Perry Poppins, the way she said that was hilarious. Perry Poppins? Anyways, we're sitting at an $88 million market cap for PNG with $2.7 million worth of volume. And you have 91% of the supply that's out there. So it doesn't look like a bad play from the breakdown. Here, I do want to see the markets that's available on. I mean, you have Coinbase, you have Gate.io, MEXC, 27 different pairings. So honestly, you have popularity. You have a place to where you can purchase that position. I would say true popularity comes through in the form of market cap to or volume to market cap ratio. We're not really seeing the best one there. It's around 3%, but at least it's above where, Kronos is, where Kronos is always like at 1% or less than that, which is crazy, but typically see that. But Kronos doesn't really need a crazy amount of popularity because of the staking. That it's popular on that side. But if we look at the last 7 days, it's down by 0.3%. The last month, it's up by 412%. And that's why, I mean, a lot of people were mentioning that during this time period. People wanted to know what was going on and if it was going to be a good place to purchase it. And right now it has been flat, hovering, in a good place. I feel as though you're probably going to see a second breakout with this consolidation that happens here. So, kind of look out for that. But again, this is just my perspective looking in blind. Like I had no idea of, kind of what this was until I looked at it today. So it's not saying it's 100% that's the case. But with the consolidation that we are seeing and the strength that we're seeing at these certain support levels, I mean, it looks pretty good. Looks like it could be set to break or at least push and test this level again before possibly breaking above that level if we are going to see more altcoin season happen. So, yeah. That just happened to me. It wasn't fun. What wasn't fun? What do you think about Milady? She's on Binance #1 spot to be listed. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my position, but it's been looking good for a lot of people. And it's currently still sitting at a $200 million market cap. So if it can have that level of growth and that, attractiveness, which it looks like it does have a dedicated fan base and, holder base within it, meaning that it really can push quite a bit and possibly see this to the level that some of these meme coins are at right now, right? I've had more people mention ladies than any other project or any other lower project that's out there. Like a lot of people will mention like Book of Meme and, Pepe and, Terra Luna Classic and Shiba Inu and all of these that are very popular, but this is still there as well. They mention this more than any meme coin that's above it. Again, it's it's pretty cool. So I'll leave it at that. It's not my cup of tea. I haven't invested into it, and I don't believe I will. But I've seen some popularity within it. I gotta skip some. Trump Pepe on Sol had a huge 90% pullback.
Punch a Tree donated
Would you buy now? It
$1.99
appears
through
to
Super
have
Chat.
volume and it was listed on
XRP short and
MEXC. Happy
long-term
birthday.
price range. When Black
Have a
Swan?
wonderful day. Sorry, I just talked over that. Thank you for the super chat. I'll get into that in a couple of seconds. Trump Pepe, we'll have to dive into that in maybe a little bit. We got some super chats that we have to. Trump Pepe. Give me a second. We'll dive into that in a couple of seconds. XRP short and long term price range. When Black Swan. I don't know the last piece, but when's the long term and short term price range? I mean, short term, if we're talking about a few months, like within this year, I expect XRP to push levels of, I would hope, $5. If we're talking about long term, like we're talking about as we push into the next year, we're looking for 10, 20, up to $100, and maybe even more than that, depending on what the information comes out from this year, right? So it really all depends on how it gets implemented, how it gets adopted in a large way, if it does, if we have any long-standing litigation that happens again. So it really depends on a lot of stuff, but I'm obviously looking for $100 price point.
O'Dune Andrews donated
at
$5
least.
through Super Chat. It's his birthday, y'all. He does giveaways, time to give back. Even if he think Crypto Chandler is dumb, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, let's do it and get him a milli subs.
That would be great if I could get to 1 million subs, but I don't think I'm getting to 1 million subs today. That's not happening. That's a little bit too much. But I do appreciate anybody that's even showing up here. I don't ask for anybody to send super chats. You can send a super chat if you want. I appreciate it a lot. But I just appreciate you guys being here. I try to answer as many questions as possible, and I can't get to all of them, but I really do appreciate anybody that does have patience, because eventually I'll get to it. It's just, I wouldn't say you look at it, or you continue to spam whatever that is, because then I won't get to it. But eventually I will. Just stay persistent, and I appreciate you guys for being here. That's all I'll say. Trump Pepe sounds like another round tripper to me. um, Wait, what was I doing? So yeah, let me look at this position, which currently stands at $781,000 market cap with $5 million worth of volume. Do you think that you should purchase this right now after a large increase to where it was at? I don't know what market cap it was at, because I struggle with all these zeros, but I guess it was up to $1 million+ market cap, but has dropped 90, you said 90% in the last day, 93%. Would it be an opportunity? I mean, possibly. I would definitely say that anything that drops that much, and you said it was listed on MEXC, but we don't really see um, anything there. This market is displayed automatically via the exchange API due to the ticker match. It has not been verified by CoinMarketCap and could be a false positive. So that's something that's not really great. If you feel as though it is a scam in any way, typically exchanges tell you if it truly is or isn't, because they do a lot of checking and balancing before. But if it's not listed on an exchange, I wouldn't sit here and trust. Even though it dropped by 92%, I couldn't do it. We need more videos for Swiftcoin. I don't have a single video for Swiftcoin, but I do have the fact that I've bought Swiftcoin. I've had it on Patreon. I've also done it within the live streams. BOME has to retrace. It was never going to go straight up. Yeah, it wasn't going to continue to go straight up forever. If that's the case, then it's a honeypot, right? What's the liquidity pool for Trump? I don't know. BOME down 50% in a day. BOME down 50% in a day. It's down 16% today. The volume is down by 50%. 47% is at $4.3 billion dollars. But yeah, in the last 7 days, I mean, it's still up 1,400%. But I'm expecting to see a retracement. How fast that ran up, expect to see a decrease kind of just as fast. It doesn't mean that it's going to decrease all the way down to these lower levels, but expect the decreases. I mean, where we currently stand, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 1 cent level or even breaking below that 1 cent level, because if it does get to that point, I will most likely buy a little bit more. Let me see if I have. I always don't know if it like fully logs me in.
O'Doon Andrews donated
That can't be
$5
right.
through Super Chat. Spam him. We need XRP, FLR meme crypto Franz, let's go.
That can't be right.
Don't spam without $. You got this, dog. You do a good job.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for saying that. This can't be right. That can't be right. Because I had 500 and I put $1,000 in there. That can't be right. You said I'm a clickbait YouTuber? I don't try and clickbait anybody. Do you have any interest in Orca? Not really. Any thoughts on it as its upcoming bull run? Not really. I've seen the exchange, right? Or swap. I don't know what it truly is. But I really don't. I would say, I mean, you look at it, I would imagine it's going to have some sort of a decent sized increase, but again, it just hasn't, piqued my interest. It hasn't been something that I looked at and I'm like, you know what, this is great. 48% of the supply is out there, so meaning it does have dilution around a $500 million market cap there, currently at a $230 million market cap
Anakin Skywalker donated
with $11 million.
$2 through Super Chat. Jasmy or Crow to hit $1 first. Need 4 Speed
Crow.
donated $1.99 through
CRO.
Super Chat. Happy birthday H-Day Matt gift.
Thank you for that super chat and the happy birthday wish. Also, like I said, CRO to $1 first. I feel like it's more capable to get there just because of the place that it's already been, right? It's already been to a 96 cent price. It's a no-brainer that CRO is going to get to $1 and well above $1 at that. But then you also have Jasmy coin that has a lot of hype behind it and could push a lot further, but I think it'll be a little bit more of a mission to get to that level of $1 than CRO would be, because you're talking about multiple tens of billions of dollars of market cap, and you're also talking about a $50 billion market cap versus a $25 billion market cap, and something that's been well established to be able to get to and hover around the multiple tens of billions of dollars worth of a market cap, and something that has only been to a $1.3 billion market cap at its highest level. I guess the highest level would be, is this a new all-time high that it got to before? Because I believe it hit like a 1.3 or $1.4 billion market cap. So like I said, this definitely hasn't piqued my interest, but I believe it does have quite a bit of potential. I mean, if you look at the last few months, that was your best time to really make those moves to kind of get in and get out before you saw that retracement, and now we're going to see that second leg to really push up. So is it something that I'm banking on for a crazy percentage gain? No, obviously not, because I don't hold it. So What was I going to look at here? I was going to look at something. I can't remember what I was going to look at. CRO? Was I going to look at Jasmy? I don't know. Let's look at Jasmy.
Danira Dido donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. What are your thoughts on Dollar Jesus Coin and Michael Turpin partnership?
Let's check that. Give me a second. I wanted to check what the highest market cap was for. Oh yeah, 1.2. This 1.3 is the highest. So we got to about 1.2 and it did retrace from there. So we want to see that obviously skyrocket above that and get to, you know, a 2, 3, 4, $5 trillion market cap. So soon it will happen. Soon it will blow up. I can't wait for that to be the case. What I think about Dollar Jesus Coin. Jesus Coin is this is the one I would imagine it is. It's sitting at an 18% gain on the day, $26 million market cap with $536,000 worth of volume. First of all, thank you for the birthday wishes. But also, the volume market cap ratio really isn't that popular. You do have all of the circulating supply out there, so that's fantastic to see, meaning you really have no dilution overall. Meaning you have no dilution overall, and you do have different places to purchase it, but really it's only Uniswap. So I would say you need some exchanges, you need some life there, and just to look at all history, how long this has been around, I would assume you would have exchanges that are associated with it, but you don't. It's mainly just volume through Uniswap, which honestly is tough to gain the level of volume that you want to gain if you're not going to have these exchanges to do so. It is up, 10,000% from those low levels. So seeing that growth is fantastic. But again, it's probably mainly just there because of the tie to Jesus, right? I feel like that's something that has a level of popularity in itself, in its own right. But then, you want to see exchanges that it's available on. That's something that I want to see, because then it shows me. I mean, the length of time that it is around shows the strength and security of it, but you also want to see that through exchanges that are also listing it. So, let's see, Franz coin. Here are the tutorials on Margex that will help you. There are tutorials on Margex that'll help you. Yeah, there are some good tutorials on Margex. They have a full breakdown of it. I know Margex did ask me for a sponsored video a while ago, to where I did go through basically everything. And I did also do a full breakdown on my Patreon for Margex. I have like 11 videos, and I can consistently make more videos about Margex whenever I have anything new to report or anything we want to talk about. So, am I nervous about what? No, I'm not nervous. All this meme madness will flow back into blue chips. Yeah, and then those blue chips will flow back into meme madness. It's just a revolving cycle. Yeah, and I don't know the madness started yet. That's true. I don't think that the madness it has started, but it definitely isn't even past the first leg. Hey Matt, did you see that Binance is offering a bounty for information leading to the discovery of insider trading on BOME? No. Insider trading. Like as in the price dropped once it got listed on Binance? Because typically when you see it listed on Binance and you see that much volume, you're going to see things that absolutely push. But it didn't do any type of pushing. Like when you saw Bonk went from a level of, I think it was a $1 billion market cap up to like a $2+ billion market cap or something like that. And that was with Binance listing, Binance and Coinbase technically, because it listed on Coinbase and then it listed on Binance afterwards. And I got it when it listed on Coinbase, which was a lower price, lower than where it is right now. But then it pushed up to like a 1.8 or $2 billion market cap, and it was great. That's the thing that you expect to see. With Book of Meme, We did not see that. We saw that push up and then it decreased back down before Binance came on. And then when Binance came up, it pushed up a little bit, but didn't get to a new all-time high or establish a new all-time high. So that is something that was very interesting to me. And I thought that was a, kind of weird. So yeah. Hey Matt, did you see that? Wait, I read that. I literally just read it. Rather buy VeChain than Jupiter. I mean, I'm not really a VeChain fan. I bought Jupiter. I have like $100 or $200 worth. Any thoughts on XLM or HBAR? Not specifically. I can't say I don't like them. I like XLM. I feel like XLM is going to be a mover alongside XRP. And HBAR, I have a little bit of HBAR, but I don't have a lot of it. So I can't say that I'm a huge fan of it, because if I was, then I would have a lot more of it. But I know that it's going to have a lot of success. I know that HBAR is going to have a lot of success. Just from looking at the community, obviously looking at use and understanding where it is. I mean, you have that ability to grow to a lot further level just based on the history, as well as, seeing the overall bull market. So $6.9 billion market cap, I would expect this to get to a way higher level than that. I believe they did have dilution, so that's why you're seeing it at a much lower price. So that's the only factor that you really have to play in there. So you can say, hey, get to a 44-cent price, and it'll be at a $6 billion market cap. That's not accurate, right? Because a 44-cent price will be a lot higher because of the volume that's actually out there. So let's say 50-cent price will be somewhere around a $15 billion market cap if I'm just, splitting 30 in half. Uh, it has a scam. Wait, what has a scam risk? I don't know. It's all over X though. I was just saying yes because so many people on Solana right now, or so many on Solana are right now is a rug. You're saying there's so many projects on Solana that are rugs? Which one specifically? Because I haven't seen or heard of many, but I know that there are rugs that are being created. The issue with Solana is that you don't have token sniffer. You don't have that connection with token sniffer there. And that's a little bit of a problem. I'm getting notifications because Harper's standing at the front door. I was talking to someone in the chat about the scam risk. Hey, Matt, what are your thoughts on Immunity? Built by who? And built on Beam. Again, all of these reviews and lookovers and all that stuff are on the basis that that I don't know what the utility actually is or will be. It's currently sitting at a $2 million market cap with a $313,000 worth of volume, 15% volume to market cap ratio. 2% of the supply is out there. There's absolutely no way that I would ever decide to invest into this with 2% of the supply that's there. Because currently a $2 million market cap is sitting at a fully diluted $80 million market cap. There's so much liquidation that can happen within that I can't physically, say I would purchase this position. Even if it could get to a lot higher than an $80 million market cap, which it probably can, it's just so much supply that needs to be out there, meaning that I would be diluted a lot until we finally get to a point where I become positive. So I can't say that this sits well, in my opinion. That dilution needs to happen now. That dilution should have happened a long time ago. But if it does, and we see some popularity with it, it opens up the door because volume to market cap ratio is 15%. And you have, Gate.io MEXC that's there already. So understand that this could be a lot bigger, but reach back out to me when the dilution does happen. And then we'll talk about that. Thank you for that super chat, Mr. Bambinos.
Mr. Bambinos donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for that super chat. I just keep getting notifications that say that somebody's there anytime someone moves. There has to be like a way to change that because it just keeps going. There's a way to check notifications. Show camera warnings. No. I don't know how to take that away. Child upstairs is just running around. Yeah, I don't know.
Shooter Down 101 donated $2 through Super Chat. Skid on Sol. 0.1000 Exog meme. 0.8 MILMC. Elon tweet.
I did hear about this. I think I got a like some sort of tweet. Success kid. Is that what this is? Or is this not the right one? What is Hayden doing upstairs? She's just stomping around. Yeah, I don't know what Success Kid is. I was trying to find it, but I don't see it. Is that it's Skid, but you said it's on Sol, so it's not on CoinMarketCap yet. You have a ghost. I don't have a ghost. That's it. She's just upstairs stomping around. Never heard her make this much noise in the morning. And it's not crying. Like, it's just being loud. It's Brett, Pepe friend. Okay, thanks. Okay. So what about cow? 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 CAW? Is this, you said this is on Chronos? Is this one on Chronos or is it Kyle CEO? This one's on Ethereum. So I don't know what that is. Again, all these positions that are coming up that I can't find. I heard of Kyle from Ramos, but got a little, but meh. I mean, to each their own, right? You use any bots for trading? I don't use any bots for trading. I typically like to show that I mean, sometimes I would like to be able to show what a software does and how usable it could be. But right now, I would say no, I don't really use any bots for trading. I typically just trade what I trade on Margex, which I don't think all of them are very positive right now. Or maybe they are, actually. They became positive. So Ethereum became positive again. Oh no, it's negative. Okay, that's a lie. I lied. Matic is still positive. It's slightly positive. But you're seeing LTC here. It's up by $71 and so on and so forth. There's a lot of other plays that are up down here. But I did get liquidated, like I said, on I think 2 plays. You think Jasmy is going to $24, but Pepe will don't do more. Nonsense. You think Jasmy is going to $24. Why would I say Jasmy is going to $24? I didn't say that. Let me see how my watch list is going. See if anything has popped off in the last little bit. I mean, we're looking at Elmo that's up by 20%. I mean, it's great to see Elmo making moves. I mean, the volume is only $100,000, but it's great to see Elmo making some moves. Also, Lucky's back up to about $800,000 market cap. That's great to see. I think that has a lot of room to grow as long as it does, attract more volume and all of that. Sync, that's up 7%, down 50% in the last 7 days. Joe Biden coin, that's up 7%. I bought that just for the election. I feel like that's going to be massive, as well as any election coins overall. Grok is up by 10% or 11%, up to 1.7 cents. Solana obviously up to $207. Swift coin up to 59% of a penny. It's up 6% or 7%, but no real major crazy movement, right? You have Vitalik Smart Gas that is down 37%, Book of Mean that's down 16%, GME that's down by 10%. I mean, that's definitely fastly approaching the 10% of a penny level, and I'm thinking of getting $1,000 worth. I'm very, very close, dangerously close to purchasing, $1,000 worth, which would be 1 million GME. And again, this will be a risky play, but I wanted to wait until it got to 10% of a penny. You should take a look at Echelon Prime. I have taken a look at it. I've talked about it when it was at $8, or actually less than that. I put it on my Patreon. I also made a video about it. I talked about top gaming, like cryptos or good gaming cryptos. And I think Prime was in there. You also had like Beam, and I think you had other plays as well. But I have made a couple of videos about it. I thought they were good plays. I don't have Prime in my portfolio because I bought Beam, and I like Beam, and I can consistently buy more of that. But Prime honestly had more of a gain than Beam had. Beam went from like 2.5 cents up to a level of like 4 or 5 cents. And Prime just recently went up to like $25 from a level of when I first looked at it, which was like six, I think, six or $8. So it grew by a lot more than what Beam has grown by. So much upside, a whole ecosystem, layer two, over 30,000 holders already. For what? Pork? You didn't say, wait, you didn't say that. I just answered to someone in the chat. Um, okay. If you're talking to me, you'll start with Matt. I mean, I never know now because there's not a lot of people that just say, hey, hey, Matt. Matt, are there crypto enthusiasts in our area where they meet up, live in Westchester? I mean, I don't think there are crypto enthusiasts, people that are really into cryptocurrency. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, I said it yesterday or the day before that, I don't typically have a lot of people that invest into crypto around me that like to talk about crypto. We'll talk about investing, but the investing that we talk about is more about like this type of investing where you're investing into the stock market, investing into ETFs, into different plays that you see are going to skyrocket in the near future. Like and some it's not about even skyrocketing. It's about slowly, consistently gaining some money throughout time, gaining 10% average per year rather than trying to gain 100% per month. Like um, yeah, what Joe Biden coin? It was just Joe Biden coin. It was this coin that I purchased. Where's it at? I think it's up at the top. It is. Um, it was just this position that I purchased. I mean, it doesn't really. The reason why I purchased it because I thought maybe that with being kind of the only one that does have like Joe Biden's name, you've had other ones that um, it's like Bo Jiden or something. It's like something like that. Um, I feel as though this may have some movement to it. It does only have Uniswap available, so they would have to make some moves in getting on exchanges to kind of to actually bring the popularity to life. But yeah, that's a position that I did buy. But I didn't buy a crazy amount of it, so don't think that I bought like a ridiculous amount. But I just wanted to get my foot in the door in a election coin, and I think no matter what the election coin is, it's going to run. Happy birthday. Thank you for saying that, Roosevelt. I appreciate that. Hey, Matt, if everything you had got taken away and you had $800 to invest into crypto today, uh, what's the coin slash token you would purchase? If everything got taken away and I only had $800 and I was just starting from scratch investing into crypto, um, I would probably go with one of the top coins that are there. I would probably throw it into like Avalanche or Litecoin, um, or something that's not going to like, give me a crazy risky play to where I can lose it all, but it's also not going to give me the largest return that I can possibly see. I do think Litecoin's going to have something that's going to have a good push. I like Avalanche and where that goes. It's currently at $61, and I feel like it has 100 plus, 200 plus dollars in its system, if not more than that. And then there's also other plays like XRP could be a decent play that I would put that money into, or Cardano would be a great play. Because while XRP provides that, it also provides a little bit of risk because it is at a lower price compared to where people believe it's going to be. Um, but it's also still a consistent mover and still consistently at the top of the market. So that's a good thing. Matt, how are you doing? I came back from 4 week vacation without a phone. What is the most exciting crypto news for XRP now? Uh, a lot of thanks from Holland. Happy birthday, bro. Well, thank you for saying that. I would say the most exciting news right now, we have some negative news and we have some positive news, right? Positive news is that you have like John Deaton that's trying to kind of take over a seat, take over Elizabeth Warren's position in the Senate, which could be interesting because it's a pro XRP person or a pro crypto person that kind of, I don't care what side they're really on. I'm all for, crypto enthusiasts in our government. So that's a big deal if we could possibly see that. But then you also have some bad news where you have, deadlines extended instead of looking at April as the kind of date for the final decision. You now have it into May, I believe it is. And who's to say that that's going to be the final date, right? You could also see after that point, you could potentially see an appeal. So I don't want to get anybody's hopes up that we'll see a final positive decision for Ripple and XRP. But yeah, there's some negative news, some positive news there. But hopefully, you enjoyed your 4 week vacation. And I know that may be tricky to not have a phone. There's a lot of people that just can't survive on, not having a phone nowadays. Because for me, all of everybody's number, I only remember my number and Erica's number. Um, but everybody else's number, I don't have a log of it. I don't know what's going on. I can't call anybody. I can't, if I didn't have any access to my phone, it would be very, very difficult for me to get through a day. And I mean, like, just based on the fact that I need to like call people and stuff. Not saying like internet access or anything, but that is what I do when I'm on my phone. Some people may be like, oh, you know what? I wouldn't be on my phone as much. That's what I do. That's my job. I answer comments and post videos on my phone. So it sucks because I don't want to be on my phone as much. But then again, I need to be. Did you see that kid on X that raised like $32 million for a pre-sale and then burned like $10 million worth of a coin that were supposed to be airdropped? No, I didn't. There was a kid that raised $32 million for a pre-sale and then burned $10 million worth of coins that were supposed to be airdropped. So I guess that was a bad thing because they were supposed to be airdropped to people. Um, and that didn't happen. Yeah, again, I've been kind of removed from X. I look at a couple of things that I get notifications for, but yeah, I didn't look at it. Check Slurf. It it, it was a Slurf coin. That's what it was called. Slurf. Is it on Coin Market Cap? Slurf, which is down 19%. $420 million worth of volume. I mean, you're looking at a fully diluted market cap. Is this it? And it's sitting at a $265 million market cap. I mean, that's amazing level of. This was a pre-sale project. Matt, because I dollar cost average through the crypto winter, I'm still up over 200% on Shiba Inu. It works. It does. 100%. Dollar cost averaging into it, if you have the money, absolutely works. They burned all pre-sale. You're talking about this position? She said that's not. Mom to the Max says that's not what I was talking about. Happy birthday, Matt. How do you feel about Oracle AI coin? It just came out in February and gained over 200% since. That's great. Um, how do I feel about Oracle? Oracle AI. That's what it is. Oracle AI. If we look at the last 7 days, it's down, or the last day, it's down by 19%. It's at a $7 million market cap with about $100,000 worth of volume. The volume market cap ratio is pretty low, so I would like to see it a little bit higher. But you're saying in the last 7 days, it's down by 31%. In the last month, it's up by 144%. And yeah, you're seeing 144%. I guess it gained 200% in a matter of, maybe a couple of um, days or weeks or something like that within a month. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't have any history on it. It does look like it pulled back a little bit, but then did end up increasing here, and now it's starting to create lower highs and lower lows. So might end up getting to a more negative situation if it continues to flow with where this market is going. Um, but yeah, 1 billion total coins is in circulation, or 797 million. 1 billion total that's there. So it doesn't look bad from that perspective. You are seeing Uniswap. It only has Uniswap available, but has grown quite a bit since then. So would like to see more exchanges, would like to see more traction. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it. Everything really looks in line here, besides the volume to market cap ratio, and it makes sense because it doesn't have many exchanges. So that's understandable why it's not seeing as much volume compared to the market
Shell
cap
donated
because of that.
$5 through Super Chat. Happy birthday partying face, birthday cake partying face. Can you look into IQ50 on Solana for me, pretty please, with a candle on top?
Well, thank you for that super chat. Is it over here? IQ50? I guess it's only on Solana. This page was created automatically using on-chain data, contains unverified information. Please do your own research. Of course, it's down 39% over the last day. Total liquidity is $4 million. Total volume, $4.2 million. Fully diluted value is $34 million. So it's definitely set up in a good spot. Let's look at how this has moved. So it grew from this lower level down here, did push up pretty high, and now we're seeing it kind of retrace back down to these lower levels here, maybe creating a bounce scenario. I don't know what the lowest point is. I hate this automatic page that's really created here. If we look at the pairings, the different pairings that are available. I mean, you really only have Orca and Radium. You only have like DEXs that you're available to trade on. Let's see. Anything else? Volume, 24 hours, 20,000 supply, 505 million or billion coins. Da, 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 da. Lowest price, highest price in the last 24 hours. You can see that. Trying to get a little bit more information here. Some people are bearish. I'm super bullish on it. Just got the airdrop, 800K. I wish I could see a little bit better of a breakdown of this. But yeah, I don't really know what to think about it. I hate having these like breakdowns without having what I'm used to looking at, which is coin market cap versus looking at like either Dex Screener or Dex Tools or something like that. But it just listed on MEXC today, so it doesn't really have the breakdown yet or the showing yet. But I guess it just listed on MEXC. That's fantastic if that's the case. What's the market cap? Because I'm not seeing a full breakdown of what it is and where this market cap is. Do I want this token listed? Sure, I'll say yes. List the token. But if I go, let me get the contract address. Let me grab this. So I'll grab that, and then I'll go to like Dex Screener, right? I think that'll give me a little bit better of a picture. Dex Tools might give me a better picture. That's something I'm used to. Mm, 3 days ago. So where it currently stands is market cap of $35 million. I guess it was up to a lot higher of a market cap at that point, but you're seeing 505 billion circulating supply. Total supply is the 505 billion. Volume 24 hours is 2.26 million. Holders, 115,000 holders. That's very, very interesting. 100% of circulating supply is out there. Dex score is 93. I mean, honestly, it looks like it's well established, but you just need to see. I need to see it on Coin Market Cap. Happy birthday, Matthew. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Just got an ad for AI generated Coinbase airdrop video. YouTube lacking. Yeah. Um, what did I want to do here? I think I wanted to go to my Coinbase. Give me a second. Let me go to my Coinbase and go to my assets. So I currently have like an extra $1,000 over here that I just bought of Solana because I purchased more Book of Meme on Solana chain. So I'm looking for that to kind of push up. Hopefully it does. You never know. I might buy a lot more, but we'll see. It was airdropped to Solana Saga 2 pre-sales. Oh my god, Radium is crap. I mean, maybe I don't use it. I haven't used it. Thoughts on Floki? I mean, I think Floki is a great player in the game. It's honestly the only meme coin that I look at as something that has um, the ability to grow to a crazy level based on the fact that um, it has utility to it, right? Floki, I feel like their whole ecosystem is built and predicated on the utility that they can provide, which is something that's not typical in a meme coin. meme coins that will run, yes, for the value and for the growth there, but I do think Floki will run on the basis of the overall use case, and use cases has been great and well established. It is so bad, but so many of these Solana coins are on Radium. I mean, is it so like is that an exchange or is it like a DEX? Because I've never used it. Because I typically use Jupiter, and then I just use my Coinbase wallet. Jupiter coin is wait, Jupiter coin. So anyone buy any Jupiter coin? I have Jupiter coin. Yes, I have about $200 worth. What Solana memes are you looking at in the Solana ecosystem? Well, Book of Meme is something that I now hold a decent amount of. Um, GME is something that I'm looking at heavily, waiting for that to get to a point of 10% of a penny, and I will buy 1 million, which is $1,000 worth, and let that ride because I know that that can grow a lot further. And I'll take my initial investment when it does hit a level of a penny again, which will be $10,000. So I'll take about $1,000 or $2,000 out of it, and then let the rest ride out, so I can take my initial investment plus profit. Um, but those two are definitely ones that I'm looking at heavily. I do have other ones that are over here, but I don't know how much they're going to push. I have Bonk, right? I have Myro. I have Ponky and Honk in my portfolio. This has remained the same pretty much. This has kind of decreased from what I put in there, so that's not great. But Myro is positive. You're seeing Bonk that's positive. Book of Meme that is positive. It shouldn't be this price. I don't think that should be that price, but it's great if it is. Um, but yeah, I will continue to invest more and more on in the Solana chain, but just ones that I truly believe that are going to run. I sold my honk this morning. Uh, Trump Pepe worried Buffett. Oh, Elon. Okay. And RN Soul memes. Got you. The hell is honk? It's a like a duck meme. What are your thoughts on Hot, which is $600 million market cap? Beta launches in Q2. If something's worth a like $600 million market cap, like I guess what I try and do, I'm trying to stay away from those, but then again, I just invested into Book of Meme. So what is hot? It's on the beta launches in 2 days. Was it 4? So I keep giving myself these rules, and then sometimes I don't live up to those rules. But this is a $603 million market cap with $26 million worth of volume. We're seeing 4% volume to market cap ratio, so the popularity really isn't there. But you do have a circulating supply, which is all the supplies out there, a majority of it at 173 billion total. You do have an unlimited max supply, so you might have to. I have 98 million BOME. Or sorry, 98,000, not 98 million. I have 98,000. 98 million would be crazy. Um, but yeah, 98,000. BOME isn't investing, it's gambling. I mean, most meme coins are kind of on that level. Yeah. It really investing is about two things, right? Um, it's about the popularity of what that is, as well as the use case of what it could be for. Obviously, a meme coin is lacking that use case, but the popularity is still there. So you still have to, go through your normal actions when it comes to trading and investing, because you have to predict what other people are going to do in order to invest at the right times to know whether it is going to increase above that point. I look at it like this. I know it's going to increase above that point, and you're not investing into anything that's going to do anything but bring people into the crypto space. Right? So maybe you're investing into crypto overall by being a part of that and having that there, but then also, you're not really investing into a project that's going to help out society, that's going to help out the world in any way, shape, or form, besides adding more people into the crypto space, which essentially could be argued as something that's very essential, right? So honestly, it's something that I understand that it is more gambling in the meme coin sector, any of those. Besides Floki, I think Floki has, their use cases are like they're doing something extra with it. It's not just popularity because of popularity, right? So these meme coins will now fund the ones that actually do have, utility in the end. You could lose it all, and yes, you have to assume that you would lose it all. That's why you only invest what you're willing to lose. But from the amount of strength that it does have, they establish that level of strength, and typically you're not going to see that with something that's that popular. You're not going to see something that absolutely falls off the face of the earth in any way, shape, or form for the time being. But anyways, like I said, it has an unlimited supply. So we're currently sitting at 12% down for the last 7 days, 62% up for the last month, 80% for the last year. We did see this at a low price, which was 9% of a penny. Currently sitting at 35% of a penny, so it has risen quite a bit. But we saw this high price at about 2.8 cents, which was a $4 billion market cap. So it definitely has that ability to grow. I want to see if there's any type of major dilution. It doesn't look like there's any type of major dilution, which is great. Even though it has an unlimited supply, they don't utilize that unlimited supply. They just have what the supply is right then and there. Now, who knows? They could mint anything that they want to. That's something that's scary. But they haven't done it in the long history that they've had, right? You're looking at 2018 and where we are today. So honestly, this does look like something that could have a decent amount of popularity, a decent push to it, just based off of the chart and off of the movement. The issue is that the volume is a lot lower than what I would have expected, right? You are seeing various markets that's available on, so the popularity could be there. They just need to have established whatever that popularity could be. But it's not there yet with 4% of the supply. Out of $606 million market cap, only 26 million through volume. That's not enough. I did want to, I don't know if I added Book of Meme to my portfolio. I'm going to have to go through my portfolio later to kind of break that all down. Say something about NVIDIA AI conference. I mean, I really don't have much to say about it. I haven't even glanced at anything associated with it. Matt, what do you think about Arbitrum? I've been thinking it's going more into it. I like Arbitrum. I can't remember what I didn't like about it. I think it was something to do with the supply. That's usually the case because I know Arbitrum has popularity, but I have a little bit of it in my Kraken portfolio. But it does have popularity. 34% of the overall like market cap ratio, right? Market cap to or volume to market cap ratio shows the level of popularity that it does have. $743 million worth of volume. The issue does hover around the supply. You have about 13% of the supply that's listed out there, meaning it could be heavily diluted from a $2 billion market cap down to or up to a $17 billion market cap. And you're probably like, oh, well, it can get to a $17 billion market cap. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if it does stay at this price and they dilute the whole entire thing, it would be worth $17 billion. But the price would not change for you. So while you still have the certain amount, just because they're adding something out there doesn't mean that yours now becomes more expensive, right? It most likely will become less expensive because they're trying to get back to the market cap that it should hover at. So if you believe that this should hover around, so basically good long term. Not necessarily. I would say it's probably good short term. But then you're waiting for whatever that dilution period will be. And then long term, you would look to invest into it whenever that dilution happens. Example would be with Jasmy Coin. Jasmy Coin came out with like 1 or 3% of the supply that was there. It was sitting at a $4 or $5 price point. Well, now Jasmy Coin's price is down like 99%. Why is it down 99%? Some people would say, hey, this looks like rug pullish, but it's not, right? The thing that happened was they diluted the position, adding all of the supply over time. So then when it came to the point where 97%, 98% of the supply is out there as of today, it's down 99% because the market cap only justified it to be at a high level of a $1.3 billion market cap, right? So if you now invest into that currently, you're not going to see any dilution, and you could see that run up from where it is now without worrying about them decreasing the price based on just adding supply out there. And Arbitrum is one of those that does bother me for the long term. XRP is following Sol. Is XRP, or sorry, not XRP, AVAX. AVAX is making a bigger move because I know it was at 61, or now it's at 63, almost 64 cents. I do have a play over here, a couple plays in AVAX, maybe one. I have two plays in AVAX. That's at this one's at $364, and this AVAX play is at $360. So I have two AVAX plays, one for USDT or USDC, and the other one for Ethereum. So those look good. That looks borderline great, by the way. I'm happy with that. I need to think more on Arbitrum. Yeah, I think short term you could probably see a massive push, but you want to understand their dilution strategy. Because if they decide to dilute it more aggressively, then it becomes something that you now need to wait long term before you can decide to invest into it. If they're going to dilute it over a certain schedule, like a lot of them will break down what schedule they will dilute it on. If they're going to do that, then you'll know the time frame of when you need to get in and when you need to be out. Because you don't want to be involved in the heavy amount of dilution within it. But then again, while we're over this bull run, if they're not going to dilute it in the next, year, like if they diluted a small amount in the next year, you're fine. If they diluted a large amount in the next year, then you're not okay. So just figure out their dilution strategy, their schedule, and you should be good. Gotta have a good rewards to be around for dilution. True, very true. All right, I think I have to pretty much hop off of here now, because I don't know what's happening today, but want to take it easy. I got these packs of Loricana that I got to open up, and hopefully I can get an enchanted card so I can make some money off these packs. But yeah, I pretty much have to go. Guys, if you want to sign up for, I don't think I put my link for Margex in the chat. I typically put my link for Margex in the chat. If you guys want to sign up for Margex, feel free to use my link that I'm putting in the chat right now. And you can sign up for Margex and start trading, leverage trading today. I leverage traded AVAX where it stands. I'm probably going to leverage trade something else. I feel like Pepe is at a good spot. But if we're going to see everything pull back, it might not be at the best spot possible. I also feel like Ethereum is definitely at a good spot. BTC, I don't know if I would consider that a great spot compared to where I purchased at. Like you look down here, I don't know if you can see that. You look down here and it says where my purchase price is $42,000. It's currently sitting at $38,000. So yeah, I know that I gained a lot there. I'm up 555% on how much I have invested there, which is $24 in Tether. But I probably will have to take like a little bit of Sol. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of Sol, and I'm going to look for a good play in maybe Dogecoin. I want to say like I would pick something else. I like Litecoin where it stands. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Litecoin. even though Litecoin ran quite a bit, it's still low-ish. It's not lower than any of these prices that I have here, but I think it's still low-ish. And I'm going to take what I have, and I don't know how much I have in Sol, how many dollars I have in Sol. So let me go back here and let me look. I have $120 in Sol. So let's see. Let's go back here. $120 in Sol. So I want to take $1,000, or I guess $800, but I want to do a 10x. Let's say $800. I have a lot more in Sol than that. It says I would need to do an 11x to do $1,000. What would that bring my? I think that would bring it down to. Let me see the chart. So the 50 moving average is around 76. Currently at 84. So doing a 10x would bring it down, 10%, around 10%. So it would be at around an $8.40 decrease. If there's an $8.40 decrease down to 76, where's this at? 76, down to $76 dollars, then I would lose everything that I put in there, which is only $120, but still. So it should be somewhere around that point, but maybe a little bit higher because it is an 11 or 12x actually right now. So we will see. But yeah, I'm going to do that at that level, and I feel like it has come back quite a bit. And yeah, $77 is the liquidation point. So I put through that one. That's just a play that I put through. I want to gain more Solana, and I've been risking my Solana, but it just hasn't been really working out as things been down, as you've seen these downturns. But yeah, that's definitely, I think, the highest X that I have out right now. Typically it's around less than 10x. I make 160K total. For what? Like you made 160K on a certain play? That's fantastic. Just came on. Did you talk about base coins at all? I made a little bit. Anyways, guys, I just made another trade, but let's see how that does work out today. And yeah, we got all these positive trades that are here, but we do got a couple of negative trades that are there, and hopefully those do end up making a large move, and I can make more Solana within those trades because that would be fantastic. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, feel free to do that. Yeah, I think that's it. And hopefully you guys enjoy the day, and hopefully you make a decent amount of money trading in the markets. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.
Roosevelt McKenzie donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Happy birthday balloon party popper gift birthday cake confetti.
Thank you for that, Roosevelt. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.